Hello. So, as you can see right here, we have 4 of the same mold. There is 5 versions of this mold. I don't have one of them, because I never saw it ever in the wild. So yeah, so here we have Scraphook, RAD 2001 Tow Line, Star Raider Lockdown, and Jalopy. We're going to take a look at each individual bot and see what they're made of. So we're going to start with the first version of the mold. So here we have Scraphook. Excuse me. Got some silver for the face, red for the eye. Okay, that is an eye patch. Get brown for the helmet. Autobot insignia right there. Got all Junkion colors. Got some gunmetal gray on his engines, on his grill feet. Some orange there. This tire. And it's a pretty clean transformation, just a couple door panels and just some parts forming. Articulation. His head can do a full 360. Bit hollow in the back, but that's fine. It's not on a ball joint, so yeah. Shoulders can do a full 360. They can go in and out. He can bump his own head. You got a bicep rotation, over 90 degrees of bent at the elbow. You got wrist joints. You have waist swivel. Legs can move forward that far, back that far. Outward, he can almost do the full splits. You have a knee swivel. You got a knee bend. And the feet, they can somewhat move up. They can move down for transformation. And you got ankle tilts. This guy does have extra accessories, and that is his engine blocks right here. So we just move his feet. Take these out. Hold this back up. And he has engine blasters. Which is pretty cool. Kind of wish they could tap together. But it is what it is. Again, he can hold these as handheld weapons if he wants to. But I honestly prefer them on the legs, so I don't have gaps. And yeah. And for a quick comparison, I need to transform the comparison real quick. So, be right back. And just for a quick comparison, here he is with the animated Wreck-Ar from Age of the Primes, who I just reviewed. And yeah. So before we do any sort of transformations, we're going to take a look at each of the molds that I own. So up next, I'm going in order of, I think I've got, of releases I got. We got RAD 2001 Tow Line. He's a bit floppy. Granted, Scraphook. Okay, Scraphook is more solid than Tow Line. Mold degradation and the second release of this mold. So here's Tow Line. All that's changed between these two is their head sculpts. Everything else is exactly the same. Yeah, here is Tow Line. Got, I believe, all spark blue on his helmet, orange for visor, silver for his mouth plate, Autobot insignia. No parking means no parking. Yes, I know, Tow Line. I know. Got the same color all over. Got some silver on his legs. Going up the back. Got some orange. And the articulation's the exact same, so I'm not going to go through it. But yeah, like I said, before we do any transformations, we're going to go through all versions of this mold. So up next, we have Lockdown. So take a quick look at the head. Very locked down. Green for the head crest, red for the eyes, silver for the bit of mouth, silver for his spikes. This version of the mold has a new chest piece and different accessories. His engine gun is different as well, to look more like Ratchet's immobilizer, or EMP generator, excuse me. His feet are also remolded. And yeah, he has more spikes going down the side. More spikes up here. Just notice his legs are coming off. And articulation is the exact same. Nothing has changed between the two molds. He has a hook, which goes over his hand. Give him his hook hand. Elbows are loose on this mold. Got some reds. And then just for a little comparison, here he is with Scrap Hook. So you can see what's changed. The arms are still the same, as well as the crotch pieces. I think. Yes. The crotch pieces and the arms are the complete same. The wheels are the same. The rims are different. Okay, the tires are the same. The rims are different. The thighs to the knees are different. The legs are different. They really remolded this figure. And last but not least, we have the Age of the Prime's Jalopy. So he has Toe-Line's head. This chest, I believe, is brand new. Yeah, brand new chest. Arms are still the same. Crotch still the same. Legs, pretty much from the waist down, it is Lockdown. Same with these weapons. He doesn't come with a hook, like Lockdown does. And yeah, so we'll bring in Lockdown. As you can see, different heads, different chests, and then everything else is the exact same as the Lockdown version of the mold. I think even, yeah, all that is the same. He does also come with a tire, but I just keep it on his back. Here he is with Toe-Line. As you can see, the same exact head sculpt. And once again, here he is with Scrap Hook. And just because there's a junkie on Wavemate, here is Jalopy with Wreckar. These two I was just going to wait on, but it is what it is. I just got them because it's the only things I could find at the time. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to get down to transformation. So we're going to be using Scrap Hook, because again, he's the original version of the mold. So first, we're going to de-accessorize. We're going to take off the wheel. We're going to remove his exhaust pipes. And we're going to remove his hook. I said remove the hook. Now, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, I'm going to start with the feet, because they are simple. Just fold them in, and collapse them up. Do know I haven't transformed Scrap Hook in a while. The last version I transformed was Jalopy. So hopefully this works. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, you can rip them apart for the weaponizer gimmick. And we're going to tab the legs together. And that's done. So now we're going to come to the arms. We're going to bring these out so we can... Oop. Yeah, his arms also come off. There we go. Bring his arms out. Gonna bring him up. Bring the chest down. Let's plug his arm back in. Make sure the head is fully straight. Open up these back panels. We're going to fold the head in to place. We're going to rotate him at the waist. 180. We're going to bring this all the way down. And I'm going to get a quick drink to get rid of this headache I just got. So be right back. Always keep yourselves hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Always keep yourself hydrated. So next, we're just going to bring up the legs. No, I didn't. Maybe. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just going to pull up the panels just like that. And then we're going to bring these panels down. This slot's going to go into this tab right here. Just fit right in. Now for the arms. This part's complicated. So first, this slot's going to go into this tab right here. Bring the arms back. And it's going to tab in just like so. I'm going to bring his arms up if they haven't done so already. We're going to bend or rotate the arm. We're going to fold the hand, rotate the hand. We're going to bend just like so. And then we will collapse here at the very end. So rotate. Rotate, start collapsing, and then just use all these hinges to your advantage. Just collapse all of this in. The arms will just tab in to place. And there is Scrap Hook fully transformed. Now we're just going to equip his accessories. So the hook is just going to plug in right here. The spare tire is just going to plug in back here. Yeah, his hands are just visible there, but that's fine. The exhausts are going to plug in right here. Just like so. And like so. And there you have Scrap Hook in his vehicle mode. So, whoop. Yeah, there's Scrap Hook in his vehicle mode. Take a quick look at some of the details. Got some gunmetal gray right up front. Some painted details right here. I noticed a paint chipping. That's probably because of the feet, but that's fine. Some orange. Orange for the rims. There's a gunmetal gray going through. And yeah. Visible hand syndrome. There is the top. There is the bottom. He rolls as rolling things should. Hooray. Hooray for rolling. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get toe line transformed. And then these two I will partially transform. Actually, I'll have them in the vehicle mode, and then we're going to do their weapon storage. since they have different stuff on them. So I will be right back. And back. So again, here's Scrap Hook. And then here is Tow Line. He looks like a Mad Max mystery machine from Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Take a quick look at his details before we get on to Lockdown and Jalopy. So it's just Scrap Hook's vehicle mode, just in green and orange. There's the top, there is the bottom. Now we'll be taking a look at Lockdown. As you can see, he is missing his bits. So I'm going to grab him and show you how all this stores in his vehicle mode. Obviously his exhausts are the same, so I don't need to go into too much details there. I'm sorry, getting the arms on this mold transformed is a pain sometimes. Next, we're going to grab these bits. We're going to tab them together, tab and slots. Just like so. The hook is also removable. I forgot to mention that. So you got double barrel blasters. But these posts, I'm going to go into these ports right here and complete his vehicle mode. And there we go. So we'll take a look at Lockdown's vehicle mode. Got some red for the headlights, some silver for the front grille, or I guess cow catcher really. Silver for his engine block, a little bit of red right there. Red all along his windows, some green. And yeah, silver as well. There's the top, there is the bottom. And last but not least, here we have Jalopy. So he has the exact same storage as everyone else. He just doesn't have hooks. Kind of wish the windows were painted in that nice silver on Jalopy's guns. So I bet that would look real nice. And there we go. Here is Jalopy. Yellow for the headlights, all this nice orange paint. Some bits of gunmetal gray for his engine. Got a flame decal right here. Some silver for his windows. Top, bottom. And yeah, just a little comparison between the two different molds in their vehicle mode. And yeah. This has been my look at the Scrap Hook mold from the Legacy line. Again, Scrap Hook, RD 2001 Tow Line, Star Raider Lockdown, and Jalopy from Age of the Primes. And yeah. And next time, I'm not sure what I'm going to review next, so you guys will see what will come up next on my channel. So until then, bye-bye.